I wanted to talk about this because it's going around on Reddit, and I wondered if you guys have experienced a similar situation. People are kind of talking about situations where they go and eat at a restaurant with friends or just with people they know. And then once the bill comes, certain people start having to go to the bathroom, or they walk outside, go for smoke, do little things that gets them away from the bill so that someone else kind of gets stuck having to figure it out. Does that ever happen to any of you guys? Really? That's
no. I mean, like in high school, the thing I liked about hanging out with Asian gangs is that they were just like their parents, where they would always try to pay for the bill. And it was a sign of like, it was like a power move, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna. So it was nice, but at the same time, it taught you a lot, because like, if you do those things, they're gonna confront you, and they might even be aggressive toward you, because they're like, why the fuck you never paying? Or like, you know, so then it was like a more in-your-face approach to it. And then after a while, I was like, oh yeah, but people also take care of each other, because like, let's say someone just got out of jail and then they can't go back home, and then you just take care of them. And you take care of them until like they take care of you. So I guess that system in high school that I learned, like up until college, I didn't mind if people did that. But it was also a good way to see someone's character. So let's all go out to eat. And if someone keeps doing that, then I take note of it in my head and I know what kind of person they are.
But what about all the viewers that don't have prison friends?
I think it happens a lot. But I think in Asian culture though, like everybody does fight to pay the bill.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like as Asians, like growing up, I always remembered all my Asian friends would always want to pay. I didn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But then when it came to non-Asian friends, they were a little more like, how do you want to do this? Yeah. Not that they were trying to skip out on the bill, but I have had that happen one time, oddly, that we went to go eat at the Loft in Lakewood, and then this one girl, she was like this one white girl from my community college, who came with us. And then when the bill came, she just kept like kind of like zoning out and like kind of doing her own thing. And then eventually I was like, what's the deal? Like, what are you doing? And then she was like, oh, I only have $2.
Oh, fuck.
Then why'd you come?
Why did you fucking order it?
That's the thing, I don't know. But then the weird thing, so like after that, her nickname was Deuce. We used to call her Deuce. Because they're like, oh, what's up, Deuce? Because she went to Lop, which is like a $14 plate, and she had $2.
Yeah, that's a heavy tax just to have a nickname for the rest of it.
I think there's some people that literally will go eat with you with the assumption that you will pay, and they don't even come prepared.
It's weird when they do that, when like most people are just up front. You know, they're like, oh fuck, but hey, can you cover me? I'm like, oh yeah. But then when it's afterwards and you're like, it's like, what the fuck?
That's a weird thing.
Right.
That's fucking weird.
Especially if you guys are all friends too, you know.
Right.
That's an odd.
I'd be more embarrassed to try to hide it. Like to me, it's less embarrassing to be like, I really did forget my wallet, or like let me try to Venmo you, or like I would tell people straight up back in the day when I was broke, I'd just be like, I'm broke, man. I can't go eat with you like that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you could afford fucking $15 meals. Like, I'm out here trying to get Costco hot dogs for $1.50, and then they'll be like, I'll take care of you. You know?
And
or
then
like,
you guys go to Costco.
No, we go to Taco Bell, meet in the middle, you know?
But that's the other thing, right? It's like if you say, hey, let's go here, and then the homie goes, I'm broke, bro. I can't go there. Then it's either I'll cover you or we'll find a cheaper place.
Yeah.
That's the way it should kind of.
And I think when you were younger, that was a lot more casual and easy to say.
Yeah.
I think when you were in high school, like at least when I would very easily go, I don't got the money for Denny's. Like, we gotta go to Jack. You know, like stuff like that. You were just very open.
You know what I would do? This is what I would do when I was in college. When I was with like your young figure, you're older, you know, and they oftentimes do take care of it. So you get into this like, you hope. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You like hope.
Yeah.
I'll just slowly take care of, take out my wallet or slowly just see if they.
Or you do this move, you go, oh, where's my wallet? Oh man, I don't know where it is.
But if it's like a young, like I feel like I just try to thank them before the bill even come, like sincerely, because.
Hey, thank you for paying for it, man.
Thanks for covering this, man. I appreciate that.
It means so much that you take me out to lunch when I cannot afford it.
See,
No, but yeah, that would but we got, even if they're young, if somebody's younger and then they pay for yours. Not like that though. Not a lot of thinking about the bill. But even as like a pride or like a thing, the older brother will pay for you. It's nice sometimes. Even if you're an older person, you want to pay for a younger person. It's really nice. You feel good too, and they feel good then. And I think if you thank them, that's really nice.
Do you think there's something that ties like all Asian culture together in this like exchange mentality?
Stupid pride.
No, like
I think it's more being a group, being like a harmonious group.
I think I was chilling with some Armenians or Eastern Europeans one day at the old restaurant I used to work at, and I was like, oh, this is very similar to Asian culture. The way that they were like,
Yes, they do it exactly.
Yeah,
like
Armenians
that.
they took care of each other, and no one was like, oh, we gotta do it 50-50.
No.
It's like the older guy was taking,
Next time I do it.
And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I was like, there's a lot of cultures like that,
Yes.
but it's different from like, maybe it's like cultures that are more collectivist versus individual.
You know what I heard? In Germany, everybody pays their own meal. Nobody goes pay for me. Or I'll pay for the
never
people.
happens,
No,
huh?
but
Really?
everybody's like,
Half.
no, yeah, just I'm gonna pay for my shit.
That's crazy.
What is that
That's like
like?
Los Angeles Asians. It's like, hey, I'll pay for the bill. I'll pay for the bill because I want the points on my credit card, but just Venmo me.
That's the move. That's the move. That's a great move, dog.
You win this time. Next time it's my credit card. You Venmo me.
Yeah.
But also like, I think in like the way I saw it was like, okay, I might pay for the bill, but then they'll give me something else, like either in value or like I don't know, they'll be thoughtful about something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we all kind of wired to do that, like where it's like, yeah, someone's covering it because they have the most money, but then I'm gonna help them out some other way.
Sort of way.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's like a potluck. Like you just bring different dishes.
Yeah.
But if you're the guy that always brings fucking napkins, then everyone's like, the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
napkins.
When I started hanging out with other cultures, it was interesting. I remember those two twins that were at college?
The roller skaters?
Yeah. They
Who are these people?
That's what character?
They're like professional rollerbladers or some shit.
they're
Like,
like
but-
these two twin
Are they Jewish?
two twin hot Jew studs.
Yeah.
So imagine two dudes that look like straight up models. And they both like rollerblade and fucking grind on shit. And the amount of fucking
each other's dicks.
the amount,
Kiss at dinner and shit.
the amount of nickel and diming they had between each other was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I only have this. Well, then I guess you're not gonna get the nachos. I'm like, you don't just cover the brother like $1 or $2.
No, remember that one guy in he used to work for Barbell, and it was so funny because he was like, when the bill came, he was like, no, this is, I'm Jewish, I have to do it this way, we have to do it.
Oh, they
And
calculate.
he busted out a calculator.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and then I think
It would tear them apart.
yeah, one of the guys were like, no, I'll cover you, don't worry. And he goes, no, I have to pay my way. And then he's like, everyone pays their own way.
Really similar to what you see your parents do.
Yeah.
I've always seen my dad fight to pay the bill or just like pay for it before anybody can.
Yeah.
So then I thought I could fucking do the same shit whether I had money or not. I was just trying to do that.
But I feel like
Because that's what's right in your mind.
Yeah.
Anthony was saying earlier that I feel like some people do it because of love, but some people I think do it because of pride.
Yeah, pride's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had another homie. We had a bet, and the bet was something so stupid. It was just like a $1 iced tea. I lost. I'm like, cool, let's go to McDonald's and get you like a sweet tea. He goes, no, we're going to Ralph's. I'm like, what? And then he went inside and bought the gallon Arizona iced tea. And I was like,
It's good.
I
value.
guess some cultures really want to maximize the win. I was like, all right. I was like,
I know it's pride.
Let's collect.
That's really weird.
I know it's pride, and I know I'm guilty of it because sometimes I think that I'm supposed to like cover the bill because it's respectful, even if they're like elders or something. Like, you know, you go to the business meeting or something, you're like, no, let me take care of the bill. But even in that business meeting, it's like, I know you're so much richer and more successful,
Yeah.
but I have to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like one of those funny faults. You know that it's like you for sure can pay for this, and I'm like, I need your business, but I'm still gonna do this because for some reason I was subconsciously taught this.
Yeah.
There was a time where so when we used to go out with Red Foo all the time, And he would always just pay the bill for the bottle service, the table service, everywhere we went, right? And then towards the end,
We just assumed like no one would ever even gesture. Oh, I'll pay too. Or
yeah, a lot of we would just not make a thing out of it. And then eventually, once he went like solo, and then we were kind of just like we went to Toca Madera all the time, right?
Oh.
And then we would go at night before the clubs, but then we would have a bunch of girls that would just join our table and start ordering shit. And he didn't like that because that's kind of rude to just do that, right?
You're not sucking nobody's dick, and you don't even know anybody.
Yeah, he just thought it was like that's just not a proper thing to do. Like you don't just go go to someone else's table. Hey, I'll have the fucking steak and this and order all this shit. Yeah. So then one night he was like, I'm not gonna pay this bill. Ooh. And then so the bill came, and then I thought it was really smart. I'm like, yeah, what are these girls gonna do? Like these like 3 girls, they just started doing that. And then the bill came, and then we all like gave them their separate bills, and then all of a sudden they freaked. And these are like girls that they're dressed in like rich ass shit.
Yeah.
And they look like $1 million, and they turned into the most peasant fucking villagers you could ever. They went, oh God, I don't can someone else like cover this because I'm still waiting on like a check, and I don't really have. Yeah.
So funny.
All 3 of them were giving different excuses.
What was each person's bill?
It was like about a meal, like you know the Toca Madera prices. It was like about a meal big, yeah. But they weren't eating with us. They just came to sit with us to like flirt, and then ordered food. So we were like, oh, here's your bill. I don't even know your name. Here's yours. Here's yours. Here's yours.
Damn.
And then some other guy had to pay for them because he. Some other dude was just like, you know what? I don't want to like hear this anymore, so I'll just pay.
There's always a simp that's ready to go.
Did he go home with them that night?
No, they did. We just wanted to go home ourselves. So we were like, rather than just sit here and talk, because it was kind of like an experiment. We were like, what are they?
Was Red here laughing? Just sitting there?
We were just like, dude, this is so crazy that how many times could this have happened in the past? Yeah. Because that was happening all the time.
I think it's nice that he did it once so that to check everybody.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this.
Because they weren't friends of ours. They were just like kind of hanging. And then that's the same thing with that. They call them bottle rats. When you go to the club and you get a table, and then all of a sudden all these girls come to your table and they start drinking your alcohol.
And then they scatter when the lights turn on like roaches.
Yeah, exactly.
And when the lights turn on too, they're butt ass ugly, but you thought they were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys something. Do you guys like the gesture though? Like of pulling out the wallet?
I would say this: the empty
You
gesture.
appreciate that though? I don't want the empty gesture.
Like
do you know
I
it's
personally, yes, no. Are you saying when you gesture or when someone gestures when you're?
When somebody's gesturing when you're paying.
I don't know. I think either way is kind of weird. If I genuinely want to cover it,
Then you'll win.
no, it's not even that. It's just like it's fine, dude. Like don't worry about it. Like don't
You know what
even.
gesture
I'll
I
cover
do
it.
like when they go, hey, I'll pay for it, and then you look down and it's like a Rite Aid card, and then you both laugh, and then you go, ah, you idiot, and then you pay for it.
I honestly feel guilty
That's
when
fine.
people pay
A
for it.
receipt.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
anything.
A driver's license.
It's not a
Hey,
bad
it's not me.
gesture if that's how your relationship is with that person. If you consistently go out and then sometimes you pay, sometimes they pay.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I'll pay, and they're pulling out. It's like, that's not a gesture, that's like an actual action, right?
Okay, yeah, if
You
they
know
do
what I
do
mean?
it.
Card?
Yeah.
Well, you can also figure out little games. Like what we used to do to figure it out in high school was we would put the card at the edge of the table, and then you flick it up, and then you try to catch it in your fingers like this. And if you can catch it, then you get to pay. But if you drop it, you can't pay.
Then you get to pay?
Then you get to pay.
That's like,
You literally go like this.
Oh, I couldn't catch shit.
oh, I suck at this game.
Scissor catch it like that.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
They
I
said
ain't
it was the
catching-
yeah. They said it's the Korean way to pay,
Really?
but the fool just fucking made it up, so we believed it was Korean for years.
That's so funny.
Bing, catch, and then you go and be like that.
That's tight. That's so
I
cool.
got that coordination.
But the funny thing is, I started doing that with everything, right? And then I thought it was cool to whenever I checked into a hotel and the lady gave me the key, I would go like this. And I'd
Yeah,
go,
practice it.
thanks. And I'd walk away.
You're the coolest guy.
But then one time I hit it so far, it slid under her counter, and she was like, why would you do that? And she had to print me another one. I was like, fucking Koreans.
That's the best response.
You guys follow the structure of who should pay, like in family. So like for us, it would be oldest working, oldest working. But sometimes, so for example, my stepfather, he was like, hey, I want to treat you guys out for dinner. If he says that and he goes, choose whatever you want, then no one's gonna put up a fight.
Oh, yeah. If he calls
It's like
it,
he's retired.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, but I just feel like bad, but it's like-
respectful.
yeah. And then typically like like now I'm at the age where like I can pay my own way and like maybe I might make more or whatever, but then I still respect the hierarchy of like if they want to take care of it, yeah, I'm just gonna let them do it. But then sometimes I will do it too, just to be like, hey, I'll take some of the burden. So it's not like the whole day you're paying 3 meals if we're like on a trip together or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. But like I feel like when you're in your 30s and on, you should start paying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
Like maybe in your 20s still you could get away, but still like I think now like the power shift will change depending on you. If you start becoming like 30 with kids and you're growing, then like your parents you're gonna take care of. Like there's that shift that happens.
The
right?
shift,
They're
yeah.
taking care of you because most Asians don't have a like a retirement program like the way that like their retirement program is you letting them move into your house and you take care of them.
Yeah.
No nurse, nothing, right?
Yeah, it took me a lot to learn, and I didn't learn this until much later. When you get older and your parents are trying to offer you things or give you things, and then you're like, I don't need that, Mom. Like, come on.
But they wanna
like,
take care of it.
Exactly, and like it's respect to accept it and just act like, oh my god, like thank you.
I take it, I go straight to the trash can.
Classic Bart, dude.
Bart goes, thank you, and he fucking throws it
Take it,
in front of her face.
and I go, the fuck am I gonna do with this?
You don't do that. Though.
For sure he
Honestly,
does.
a lot of stuff, yeah.
But the respect if the elder respect if they tell you, hey, I'm gonna pay today, you order what you want, you also have to enjoy it. You can't go, oh, this sucks. Like you don't make comments, right?
Do you if somebody pays like an elder or whatever? Do you guys like order less things? Because you
I
feel
do.
uncomfortable.
I do.
Hell no, I do it to my heart's desire, dude.
If I know anyone else is paying,
Yeah,
in
you
general,
order
even
less
if it's a
things.
friend, I don't
Yeah.
order the fucking tomahawk steak.
Yeah, dude. I try to for sure.
I try to get less just because it's
I just always feel like I'm guilty of like not paying. Like if I'm going out and someone covers it
With family or just in
dude,
general?
just in everybody, dude.
Why?
Even when Tiff is like, I want to take you out, I feel guilty if she.
Do you feel guilty when I used to buy you breakfast as a thank you for training me?
Yeah, I'd be like, nah,
Because
bro.
you're giving me a free service.
But it's not even that. It's just like,
I feel like I'm cheating you because you should get paid more for the time that you've been training me, and I get away with buying a $15 fucking egg and steak.
but it was good steak and eggs. But it's like, but that, like, if you do it a couple times, I'll be like, oh, thanks, Joe. And then the fucked up thing that I do is like, if Joe would be like, hey, you want to go get steak and eggs? I'll be like, no, I'm good, bro. I'll be like, nah, don't worry.
But I enjoy that.
Or why
I know.
don't you just say, let's go, but then you pay?
Yeah, or something like that. I'll try to. But then I know sometimes it's like, this motherfucker won't even let, like, there's certain people that won't let you pay, you know what I mean? And it's like that fucking battle.
But I feel like, for me though, I'm actually getting a bargain. Like I feel like I'm cheating him because I pay $15 for what should be like $100 training session.
Hey, we should go back to get some steak and eggs though. That place is still
Yeah.
fire, bro.
But then that's how I think. That's how I think.
You felt guilty, so you had to hire him full time.
when he pays
And they give 40% pay cut.
$15 steak and eggs to train him, are you training him a $15 value?
Just to get breakfast? Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, dude, just do whatever the fuck. Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Hit the back for an hour?
Yeah, you can squat, I guess. I don't know.
This guy fights like steak and eggs.